The story begins when a girl goes on vacation on boat in Portmont with her father, mother, and sister Liz. She saw how the survivors played near her big boat, and she visualizes the small boats near them in the sea. She visualized how people see the survivors and had fun on her first day of vacation, until she saw that simple boy and that with blue and white shirt. He will always remember the first time he saw him. Her brother and his friends always made a lot of noise, but he was always quiet when suddenly the two looked at each other, with his piercing and cold blue eyes starting at the heart at the moment. It was just the two of them in the mind of the people and the sea. But he wasn't looking at her. She was with some friends, and one of the boys was her brother. They had similar features. They fell to her and her sister. They were talking about service, and she was looking at the water over Leo's head at the time. Unfortunately, he would only be on the ship for one day and one night, but she hoped to talk him before leaving. At the night she went with her sister to the disco. They had a cook and listened to the music while the washing danced. But he wasn't there until a tall guy with a black and white shirt came in. He stopped and looked at each person in the tub. It was pretty dark.
Hi, this story continues to be very interesting because it turns out that the hero saw an identical boy at the door, and that's when she realized that she was dancing with the wrong boy. He was the brother and dad with they looked so much alike, and I yet worse, he was looking at her with a very sad face. She wanted to go and take him from his sad face, but he left. Then she stopped dancing and sat down with her friend Louise. She did not sleep all night, and in the morning she went to have coffee, hoping to meet him, but he never showed up. Where would he be? She never knew because at 11 o'clock she arrived in Santander and the boy stayed in England. I love that could not be. We continue with Mark's history. As he started to study Spanish, she met a good teacher, Old Webb, Mr. Webb, because her mother always tell her he is not old. He always takes some students to Spanish. During the first week, she went with him, with Mr. Webb, Harry Potter, Ned Atkins, Sue Bellamy, and Dave, with her brother.
Created using Powtoon.